Hi everyone. My name is Natalia, and I'm from Cyprus. For more than 17 years, I've been doing projects in maternity well-being and care. And I brought the newborn photography to the post territory, and there were 3,500 newborn kids in my hands. From that, it grew up in big social initiatives. I was working in Belarus with United Nations Population Fund, with World Health Organization, running a big platform with 250K of women through pregnancy, birth, and postpartum. 2 years ago, I moved to Cyprus and started everything from scratch because of different things. And right now we are doing SOULA, because when we were working with women, we saw that it's not enough for them just to have their OB or midwife or someone from the community who is close to them. They need much more care and support. They need a big mama, we call her, someone who is answering their questions 24/7 and close to mom whenever she needs her. So over here, I am with an ask from 100K to up to 500K, because right now we are closing the round for 1.5 million. We have raised 600K through the last year, and 1 million is allocated, so we have 500K of allocation. So from 100 to 500 is something that we can talk about. And we have a safe of 20% discount and 10 million cap. That's the way we are doing the round right now. So we are doing a mobile app, which is not a regular mobile app. It's a compassionate care solution for moms, as I told you, 24/7, close to them and being with her whenever she needs her. Starting from the planning for pregnancy, trying to conceive, and go into pregnancy and the postpartum period up to 3 years. Here are the problems that you will see. Every fifth woman in the world is suffering from trying to conceive. Every third mom is suffering from the postpartum depression. 82% of women say that they experience loneliness during the pregnancy and the postpartum period. That's the market overview. So more than 800 million is the target that we can try to see and go for, and it's coming through the year. So the lifetime of the product is 5 years. But I will tell you that the technological side of that is how we are building is whenever we're done with the maternity, we can expand it to female mental health in general. Now, everyone is just a boom of ChatGPT and everything, and like people are asking, why don't you put just ChatGPT over there? But it doesn't cover their problem. The difference between the chat and the assistant is really huge. Chat is just something that is answering your questions. What we are building with SOULA, we are trying to make the assistant. The assistant means that you go through the whole professions that we are trying to put, like midwives, doulas, parenthood educators. We don't have to go to medical, so we don't do any prescriptions. We do all the pre-medical thing, and we try to put the experience inside. We are working with real experts in the US. We have more than 30 experts, like coaches, parenthood educators, maternity coaches, and doulas, to fine-tune the model. I will tell you about the ML side a little bit later. We are part of Google for Startups, and we were invited to Google Next. So people will stop Googling in a couple of years. They will go to assistants. So our aim to become the AI assistant in maternity domain, #1. So what do we do with real experts? Besides the chat, there is a tracker, there is a library, so whenever a woman she has a time, she can go and stay in the app as well, so that the lifetime and the time in the app would be much more. But we right now already have 2.5% of super users that spend more than 3 hours of pure time in the chat. This is the market that we can go for. And we are aiming to have 100 million ROI in 5 years. It's really possible because the partners that are trying to make collaborations with us right now, for example, Flow Health is coming for collaboration. They have 300 million women inside, and only in them, 30% of their users are women who are trying to conceive. We have started with a B2C monetization right now, and we have started just 2 months ago. If the situation in the market of fundraising would be different, I would not do it straight ahead, because the more women we run through the app, the more we fine-tune it. So the more women communicate, the quicker the LLM is becoming more clever, more supportive, and empathetic, and so on. But okay, we have studied it, and we have really nice results, and we have put it as a financial model. I will tell you more, but B2B is something that we can go for, like in India, for example. I have just come from there. We have been in a big program there. So whenever you don't have the B2C monetization, whenever you have the audience, you can switch on the B2B side as well. This is what I'm really proud of, because through this year, I was really, successful and happy to pick up a really great team. From the mentors, I would not call them mentors because they spend a couple hours with us and answer all the questions all the day long. We have three Google guys. One of them is running the BART and Google Assistant. The second is Sylvia, she's dialogue and flow designer. And Andrea Kulik, he's in director position in Google as well. He's our investor. And he sold AI Meta to Google already in 2019. He's been running Maps.me, maybe you have heard about that. Andrei Mihaluk, he's been the VP of product of Flow Health. I told you about, they have 300,000 million women inside. And this year they're going to have 200 million of ARR already. And the team inside is really strong as well, because the guys that I'm in Cyprus, everyone is about health tech, and femtech is over there in mobile. So I was really happy to get the guys who are really experienced in mobile and ML as well. So we are fully covered with that. We have celebrity in our investors, Natalia. She is the Goodwill Ambassador of United Nations and Population Fund, and actually she's an investor in Luna, in Flow, in Lensa, Prisma. I am sure you have heard about them. She has 5 unicorns out of 25, and she said that SOULA is going to be the next one, so we have really hard times to work hard to do that. This is something that we are working on right now. We are working on activation, because we have seen that as soon as the person understands what we are doing over here, what support we provide, that it is evidence-based, that it's fine-tuned by real experts, and it gives you everything you need in one place, then they spend more than 3 hours of pure time in the chat. We already have more than 100,000 requests in the chat, and we are working on a vector, a database of the questions and answers, so that we will structure them in more like profilable size, so that we would use them as well. I told you that we have these are our wins over here. I have been in Malta as well, and we got the best female startup over here. So we have started the monetization test, and these are the results of the first 2 months of monetization, 2.5, I would say. So we are sure that we're going to grow the monetization over here and run MRR of 250K in 18 months. That's something that we have put to financial model, and we are 3 months, we are going up to financial model. So I think we are sure we're going to be there. And we are pretty good on social media. So we have organically gained 65,000K on TikTok, and we are working on as well a lot of that. And I told you we are in Reddit in top 10 communities. And I told you about Natalia Vadiana. With her, we are working on PR and marketing campaign of destigmatizing maternity mental health in general with celebrities and bloggers and so on. That's basically it. I'm really happy to answer your questions. And
so basically, is it launched already?
It's already. We have 45,000 users inside.
Can you walk me through your revenue model? It's subscription-based model, I presume, right?
We have started from the subscription model right now, because like, I will tell you, I'll be fair. I have expertise inside of the team on B2C and B2B as well. It's just easier right now to run B2C, to start from that, to show the traction for the investors, for previous investors, for the next round that we are running right now. And because of the situation in fundraising, everyone is hesitating. So we said, okay, we're going to show it. But the main idea is the interest to us is not only to the MRR, the interest is on the technology.
How much do you plan to charge?
So what we have started from, we have made 3 of them, 3 blocks. We have put the week one, the month one, and the 3 months as well. It was $4.99, like about $20, and about like $49.99 for 3 months.
How many downloads have you had of the SOULA?
45,000.
45,000.
Yeah.
And of the 45,000, how many have started paying?
It depends on the month. Like we have 6,000 monthly active users. And from them, you see, like, this is the number of, we have like 30% from them, from 6,000, they convert to trials. 12.8% converts from trials to payments. And 3.8% straight ahead convert to payment. Yeah.
I would invest 100K.
Yeah.
Whatever that works out to be.
Great.
We all decide to invest. Would you go up in your percentage?
Yes.
I would invest 100K.
Yeah.
Whatever that works out to be.
Great.
We all decide to invest. Would you go up in your percentage?
We can discuss that, yes. Yes.
Okay, can we start the discussion?
What is this? So
Like,
how much more percentage can we get?
What we have like done with our angels, like I have broken them in like 2 points of 500Ks, like step by step, right? So we need 1.5 million. So like the last offer I got, it was like 10%, 20% discount and cap of 10 million. So I think we can lower the cap for you, for example. We can go up to 8 million cap or something like that.
The people who visit the site and who are members.
Yes.
You know the country of origin from where they...
We have started just with the US market.
Just
because
US?
I will tell you why. It's not my first project.
So
As
it's
soon
just
as you're
US.
done with the US and you show the traction for the US, you can easily gain money for localization, for expanding of the domain and forever. Like, you just need to show the US first. It's the number one. As if you are done with the US, then the investors and the funds will give you the money. If you catch a woman during the pregnancy, she's gonna be yours forever. I've been doing a project with boxes of all initial things that the woman needs after she gave birth. So we have made a research after that. The things that she has started to use straight after the labor, she doesn't switch in a couple of years. So because the fear of making allergy, of going something wrong is so high, so whenever you're a friend of her, like right now we have messages inside, thank you for what you're doing, this is the only family for me right now. Like,
Yeah, because women are very vulnerable.
and the partner mode, I didn't tell you about the partner mode, I forgot about that. The partner mode is something that we will do as well, is if you want, your partner can get a notification of your state and get tips on how
Poor guy.
to support you. How to support, what can you do? Like, he can get a message like,
Every 1 minute.
Anna is like feeling herself worried for a couple of days, maybe you should take her for a walk or for a cup of tea or blah, blah, blah.
How can we benefit more?
The last raise was done at a valuation
It was-
of 10 million, right?
The last that we have closed was 6.5, but I have agreements for 10K, for 10 million cap already, so it might
But
be in
are
the
we?
middle.
But is the percentage being given the 6.5?
It's
Is
like
the valuation like?
the lowest we had.
I know. So can we get that?
Let's make at least 7.5 so that I would increase it a little bit.
7?
She said 7.5.
Then 7.5.
No,
Seven. No, one second. She just said yes
She
to
said
seven.
7.5. I said 7.
Okay, let's do it. I
seven?
really want it.
Seven.
Yeah, I really would love to have your mentorship
Yes.
over
Yeah,
here,
Mark.
and I know that you are experienced in the
this one is
businesses
for
you have. I will be really happy with that.
Jak ty to nesvaj?
You're in?
Yeah,
Same here.
I'm in.
I would be happy to join, but I will make a reserve
Yeah.
on this. I will not say yes immediately because I have, I have a business which is related. Okay?
We'll be really happy to see you here.
Thank
And
you.
I will really need you. How do I work with my
500K.
investors is that it's not that I meet with them just to give them the reports. I will need your advice and
Based on the
support
6,
and
7
like,
Yeah.
So if they will put in their offer, I give my 100 too.
So if one drops out, we'll just up to 125 each, right?
So we get the 500, right?
We get the 500 all.
I'll
Yeah.
probably be in, but
Okay,
just for clarity.
So let's
The
say
point
that
is, you're gonna get 500 from us
500?
somehow.
it might be from 4 or from 5.
You have children.
the doctors told me I'm not going to have children since I was 16. I have two. One is 10 and the other is 4.
Congratulations, I have one.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah.
Good, good.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
You see, Malta worked.
Pleasure.
I'm really happy. Thank you so much.
I love your products.
Thank you so much.
Keep it up.
Good luck. Good luck.
Ciao.
See you.
Ciao.
The way it was
The team.
explained.
Google,
And
Microsoft.
people do. When I was pregnant, I Googled a lot.
This is a 1 billion app.
Imagine you have an app that you can go to
Being-
and you pay anything when you're pregnant for anything. Just to feel better because you go through a lot of different emotions.
You get support from
You know what? We need to set up one for men.
Yes, I'm super excited, super happy, and I really feel like SOULA is moving forward, and the more we do, the more we get support, love, care, and real like big mamas and dads behind us, which is really great for us, because when you're building something from scratch, from the idea, you need more and more people believe in what you're building, and the more they believe, the more it becomes real. So we have to go and make it happen.